Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call Superb Distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
Alrighty, so we'd like to officially welcome everyone to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson and happy am I to be back with you for another day. Tonight we are running on backup power. We have had some issues, I think it's from our provider, and so we were provided with a backup system for tonight's program. So if you realize that there's a slight difference in the quality of the program, please forgive us for that, but that's us just trying to at least, have a program tonight, even while we experience that technical challenge. So welcome again to everyone currently viewing the program. Those of you who are here in Grenada and abroad, I see all you play mass. I go hear about all ya. Anyway, let me leave that talk. You come to that just now. We have a lot of things to tell you about. You know what I mean? So Grenada, we celebrated our independence, 48 years as an independent nation, people. So we had the parade and the usual shenanigans, the simmy thing. No, not simmy, take that back. It was good. You know what I mean? Some people play a mass, that's what I call it simmy. But an official in terms of the official celebrations, and it was alright. You understand? See people go out. This time a lot of flags and stuff and things like we're getting there, slowly but surely. Showing our patriotism in different ways, So I like that because we had lost it over the years and it seemed to be coming back. You know what I mean? So we'll talk about that later on. There's going to be a post-cabinet briefing tomorrow. We'll talk about that as well. So Serpent retains his Independence Monarch title. We'll talk too about that. Grenada's vaccination percentage moves to 32.8%. And of course, CXC lays out 2022 examinations timetable. And men charged with robbery with violence for that Gouyave incident on a visitor. All right, so we're going to talk about that too. And if we had time, we'll talk about other things. And I mean, so all embrace all yourself, the thing go pretty. You understand? So we're taking a quick break and come back. Remember that someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit, compliments, Digicel. So go ahead and share the business. In fact, you don't share because of that, you're sharing because you want to. You know what I mean? So go ahead and share the business. We're coming back.
The Housing Authority offers products that people can choose from, products that people can access, and I think anyone looking to build, just call the Housing Authority of Grenada. The service was superb. Every step of the way, they collaborated with the owner, they collaborated with the builder. The builder himself was really good. For what I've seen them do, I have to say that from buildings they have done in the past to where they are now. They have come up to speed with modern trends, modern designs, and I think I will advise anybody to choose the Housing Authority of Grenada.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
All right, so there we are, and I realized the quality kind of down, but that's okay. We had to do that so that we could have a program. So don't watch that, you know what I mean? Okay, so Oli, the first thing that we have to tell Oli about it that there will be a post cabinet by way of notice, a post cabinet briefing that will be held on Wednesday, that is tomorrow, God's willing, and it will be held at 9 o'clock, and that will be with the Ministry of Tourism. There's a few things that they need to tell you about, and they'll be using that medium to do so. All right, so organize all yourself. Tomorrow, God's willing as well, we'll be having a very interesting conversation with members of the Royal Grenada Police Force at 10. All right. So we'd also like to invite you on WeFM Radio 10 a.m. All right, and I am going to be the one hosting that. We have a few things to tell you about. All right, so yeah, we will tell you about that thing there. I mean, yeah, very interesting. All right, and in fact, that also forms part of a series of programs that you find happening from the Royal Grenada Police Force. All right, so all you organize all yourself and thing. Good. What other notice we have? Oh, one more thing that we have to tell all you about as it relates to the planned power outages. We often need to tell you that people are saying, Mikey, I didn't hear talk about it. Yeah, but okay, cool. So we're going to be talking about that now. So, you know, Grenada, they have outages, and these outages are planned outages, and they are saying that this is necessary so that they can maintain, you know, the quality of electricity that they provide to households and so on. All right, and so there will be tomorrow, God's willing, the 9th at Duquesne in St. Mark, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's when customers in that area will be affected. And then on Thursday, the 10th, they'll be at Bellevue Land in St. Andrew, 8:15 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. That's when people will be affected. And then on Friday, there'll be several places. So they'll be at Lansapines in St. George, 8:30 a.m. to noon. That's the time that persons there will be affected. Then Waltham in St. Mark, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. And Cabier in St. Andrew, 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. All right. We say these are important. All right. So they say, you know, only make sure they bring a quality thing to you and thing, and the business. You know what I mean? Anyway, lately that talk. So the next thing that we have to tell all you about, boys. So on Friday, it was the virtual Calypso competition. We're talking about the virtual Independence Calypso competition. Yes, and that was hosted by the National Celebrations Committee. And defending Monarch, Serpent, was able to retain his title, edging off Sheldon Douglas in a close competition there. So Serpent came in first, Sheldon Douglas came in second, and then there was a tie for third place between Royalty and Stunner, and then fifth Cox, then sixth Top Cat, seventh Teacher Eddie, Monique eighth, Grenada Michael Jackson 9th, and Gun 10th. Well, first of all, the good. The good was, why, it was nice Calypso, hearing Calypso music again. So I'm wondering why it is we didn't do more of that in the downtime. It's a virtual event, for crying out loud. It was really good. People talking about who you think you win, what you think about the judges, what you think about that, what you think about the MCs, what you think. Listen, that was what Friday was the best night, one of the best nights in my life for the past year. Hands down. Just listening to Calypso, talking about Calypso, watching Calypso, enjoying Calypso music. I ain't talking about the quality of just talking about Calypso as a whole. You understand? I'm like, but why couldn't we do more of that? Calypso dying. Let's take the opportunity, the downtime to do more. You understand? But it was nice. It was a welcome experience for me. I meet people and then we text you, who you think winning, and I bet, you know, I love to bet. You know, because when it comes to judging, I just win. I tell you, number 1 to number 5, easy. That we are bad. So it was nice to see that. 1, that was the good. The bad. Well, I just find you could tell a man his presentation could only needs to be a minute. I find that, you know, when you hosting a show, you could just tell a man presentations on screen, like TV presentations, could be no more than 60 seconds. Once you go over that, for every second you go into, you lose a point. Full stop. So there's no way you will get a man presentation to be longer than his song. You cannot get a man presentation to be longer than his song. That's just that movie. Anyway, let me leave that talk. I go in. You know what? Yeah, let me take out. Yeah. Let me leave that piece alone. I mean, the night too early for that. We're moving. Grenada's COVID-19 vaccination percentage continues to climb gradually, you know, and I guess most people would like to hear that it has jumped to 32.8%. All right, and that's according to the Ministry of Health and their latest dashboard. It says that 37,037, so 37037 persons received their second dose of vaccine. You understand? The partially vaccinated, we have 5,605, so that number will be added to soon. And once they complete, you know, they think the whole business. All right? So, I think the last time we checked, there were about 8 persons in hospital. But what we see happening now is that there's been a steady decline of the positive cases. So I think we're looking pretty. You know, the cases are but they had session upon session on the weekend. So there were a lot of people outside on the weekend. So let's see what that will result in. You know, we're hoping that, you know, that doesn't happen. That we don't get another spike, you know, because we were all out and about, you know. Anyway, ready that talk. You know, once we be careful, you know, have some fun, but do so responsibly, then we are right. You know what I mean? Let me do that piece. The next thing that we have to tell you about tomorrow is going to be an interesting session, says Brian Grimes, for persons who are associated with the unions. And he said not only the public workers union, but they want other union members to come out. You know what I mean? They want them to come out because it's about their financial matters. Do you remember last week the Ministry of... which ministry? By finance? What they talk about it? Yeah, I think, yeah. Last week or week before, time was Friday. Okay, anyway, let me that talk. So here's what's going on. They were talking about, you know, loans and things like that for the public workers. You understand? The GDB. You understand? So it's a new facility that will be managed by the GDB. Now, Brian Grimes, you know, is saying that, you know, they are going to have the session tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. and they want people to come out to be part of this.
This is a call for public officers. In fact, all interested parties, including Imanis, to participate in a meeting. The general public service, police officers, everybody. The truth is, it's targeted to our bargaining unit, but this is a very important matter, and this is in regards to a financial forum the Public Workers Union is hosting tomorrow, please the Lord, at 2:30, right? The information will be out very soon, but we want to advertise this because we feel it's absolutely important for our workers and generally workers in the public service to become financially literate. So on our panel, we have Mr. Aaron Moses, who is a financial literacy expert. We also have Mr. Robert White, who is an insurance consultant. And we also have Mr. Mervyn Lord, who is the general manager of the Grenada Development Bank. Some may ask, well, why now? The truth is, the Public Workers Union in 2022, one of its goals and objectives was to have many financial literacy sessions, programs, workshops, so that our members can become more financially empowered and know how to manage their monies better. Now, with the advent or with the introduction of the GDB loan, this just brings it into focus more, brings a greater spotlight on it. So workers from across the public service will be able to ask questions to different people who are financial experts and specialists to know, well, how should we go forward? How should I handle this? Particularly with the GDB loan, Mr. Mervyn Lord, who's the general manager there, he will be open to scrutiny and any questions coming from people, contract workers in particular, who are thinking about participating in this program, in this loan program that the government has orchestrated. So we don't want our members to just jump into the water with 2 feet and then at the end of the day they believe down the road they made a mistake. We want you to be informed. We want you to be educated so that when you make that decision to go sign up for the loan, that you will have a level of comfort knowing that you made the right decision.
Now he's saying that not very often do you get these kind of people to come out and do such a forum, so that serves as more encouragement for persons to attend the session, which will be starting at 2:30 p.m.
So the experts there are at your disposal, 2:30 in a Zoom forum. The link will be provided. It will be on our Facebook page. Our members will be emailed, but we're looking for full participation because it's not all the time that you have these experts, specialists, consultants making themselves available to distribute their expertise to the general population or to public servants in general.
And he's saying that, you know, that's part of their mandate to have some of these sessions and so on going forward to assist their members in making sound financial decisions.
We, as part of our objectives for 2022, are planning to, you know, train our membership, inform our membership, make them become more financially literate. Because while we fight for wages for them to have living wages and for them to have disposable income, it's imperative that when that happens, they know how to manage that money, which will redound best for themselves and their families. So this is one of many to come, and we implore here at the PW, where we took painstaking time to contact these individuals. Please take advantage of the opportunity and come and listening. All you have to do is just type in the code for the Zoom link, listening, and when you listen, be prepared also to ask questions to satisfy your curiosity on matters dealing with the GDB loan as well as general financial matters.
Thank you very much, Brian Grimes. He's the president of the Public Workers Union. Garvin Bernard is a 25-year-old fisherman of Edward Street, Gouyave, St. John. He was charged with robbery with violence. We told you of this incident that happened recently in Gouyave, where a foreigner was robbed of the possession, you know. So the police was able to make a breakthrough in that case. All right. Kendall Martin as well is a 28-year-old of Upper Deputy Street, Gouyave, St. John. He was also charged. You understand? So these two individuals which were the ones who they held responsible for that particular incident. All right. Yeah, the police say that they were. Oh, but and they were here. What in gun battle, gunshot and thing when it was Friday. You know, the police moved in gun battle, and there seemed to be some stone pelting and stuff like that. So the police had to fire a shot. Say, hey, take all the time. You know what I mean? We didn't come here for no. We don't come here for that. We come to do we work. Take all the time. Yeah, like a thing, Jesus. So, yeah, but so and they were able to sort this themselves out. You know what I mean? Which was good. Yeah? All right. So what else do we have to tell you? So here the next piece, right? CXC boy. This will be interesting for a lot of you. All right. The Caribbean Examination Council, CXC, says is looking ahead for 2023. It continues to work with regional ministries of education on its digital transformation strategy. It said plans are currently underway to begin administering all paper 1 examinations electronically in 2023. It has sent out notice of its examinations administration strategy for 2022, including that the CAPE, CSEC, and the Caribbean Certificate of Secondary Level Competencies, CCLSC examinations will be administered in their original format. CAPE and CSEC papers 1, 2, and 3 the school-based assessment, the SBAs, or paper that's not 3, that's 31, which is the school-based assessment, the SBAs, or paper 32 for private candidates, and for CCSLC paper 1 and 31, the school-based assessment. CXC will maintain the strategy of the 100% SBA moderation across all centers for all subjects in 2022. Now, the CAPE examinations will be held from the 2nd of May to the 10th of June, CSEC May 2nd to June 3rd, CCSLC June 6th to 9th, and CPEA May 27th and 28th. Now, the Caribbean Vocational Qualifications, the CVQ assessment, will be conducted between May and July, and the dates will be determined by the individual participating territories. Now, CXC says, once again, it has put concessions in place to support students in light of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. You understand? What else do I have for you? Like I told you, we are running on backup power. And so we will be cutting our program short just now. I don't even think we'll be able to do the national report. All right, so just give me a moment. Let's take a quick break, and we shall return in like 2 minutes. Stay right there.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call superb distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
The Housing Authority offers products that people can choose from, products that people can access, and I think anyone looking to build, just call the Housing Authority of Grenada. The service was superb. Every step of the way, they collaborated with the owner, they collaborated with the builder. The builder himself was really good. For what I've seen them do, I have to say that from buildings they have done in the past to where they are now, they have come up to speed with modern trends, modern designs, and I think I will advise anybody to choose the Housing Authority of Grenada.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo Supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
All right, family members, and we're going to go straight into the. Let me see if we got that details for us tonight. We are going to go straight into this happens to be, you know what, we'll leave that out. So here's what's going to happen. We would send you the dashboard via our WhatsApp platforms, as we would usually do at the end of the program. So once we get that information, we'll be able to send that to you, all right? So you could look out for that. And as well, we have for you the weather. So let's go straight into the weather for you, all right? We are not going to do the national report tonight. Again, we are on backup power, so let's not even try that, okay? So for tonight, the weather is expected to be mostly fair at first, becoming partly cloudy overnight, with few light to moderate showers. We've got the minimum temperature tonight as 25 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 2 to 4 feet in open waters. And that is our weather report for tonight. Let's take a look at tomorrow, God's willing. Interestingly, the weather is expected to be mostly fair with light isolated showers, becoming partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy overnight with some light to moderate showers. Now we expect that sun is going to rise at 6:32 and set at 6:13. All right, now the maximum temperature for tomorrow, 30.5 degrees Celsius, the minimum 25 degrees Celsius. Yo, today was hot. Hold on. We picked up here some interesting temperatures. Now, here's what's happening. When the sun is like on you, it's scorching. It's like it's really hot. But then once you get into the cool, like where the sun is not directly on you, it's cold. It's like, I experienced this in the US before, not Grenada. But geez, I mean, I hear people complaining about the, I'm just trying to get a thing for you. About the weather, while walking through town and seeing people say, whoa, but the place hot, boy, whoa, my skin itching me, and of course the place hot. Yeah, it was interestingly hot today. All right, I'll tell you what we picked up here. Today's high, well, on our location right here, we picked up a high of 31.5 degrees Celsius for today, and this morning was cold, boy. I'm seeing here we got 21.6 degrees Celsius. That's pretty cold this morning. Yeah? Okay. All right. 21.6 degrees Celsius we got this morning. But in some parts, like for example, in St. George, like in the city, we picked up 34 degrees Celsius. I kid you not. 34 degrees Celsius. That's hot. Well, by Grenadian standard, I don't ask you about, I'm talking about here. So for us, that's hot. You understand? So anyway, lately that talk day. So we've got our temperature for tomorrow in the max being 30.5 degrees Celsius and the min 25 degrees Celsius. Winds east, northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Mikey, I really look forward to the national report. Okay. You see, like I said, we on. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Right. That's okay. That's fine. So we're gonna do the when I'm finished with the weather, we'll do the national report. If that's gonna make you feel okay. All right. Good. So that's going to be the weather for tomorrow, God's willing. Now we are expecting for tonight, by the way, tides to be low at 2:30 a.m. We had high tides just around 8:45 p.m. tonight. All right. What else do I have to tell all you about? Yes. So I'll do the national report. It's just that I just thought that as we are running on backup, I didn't want to push our luck. We were able to get through most of the program okay, but I don't want in the ending time that we end up. Okay, all right. Okay, goodbye. Daddy. Oh boy. He came for his Tyrannosaurus Rex that he left in the studio, and now he's crying because he cannot stay in the studio while we're doing the program. The small man, sometimes I wonder if he really understands, because he usually doesn't bust into the studio like this until it's 10 o'clock. But probably, as I said, I was going to end the program early tonight. He thought by now I'll be back with him, so he decided to strategically interrupt the program. These are modern day children. Trust me, don't take for granted that they don't know what they're doing. They well know what they're doing. Them children, they make different. Like we were when we were growing up, right? Certain things were harder for us to understand and all that. Them children these days, you tell them once and it's a wrap. You tell them once and they could figure out everything. It's just like, well, it makes our job a little easier, I guess. I don't have to read and spell, but sometimes they try to manipulate you. They think that they're smarter than you are. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, let's do the national report, and we do the official wrap-up in a moment. Prime Minister Mitchell commends Grenada's progress as an independent nation at the country's 48th anniversary of independence. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report. With the details to the news for Tuesday, February 8th, 2022, I am Chrisanne Mitchell. Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell is optimistic that Grenada is moving toward a promising future, considering the tremendous progress made in its 48 years as an independent nation. Dr. Mitchell said despite many challenges along the way, Grenada's development path has been marked by many significant milestones. Delivering his national address to commemorate the country's 48th anniversary of independence, Dr. Mitchell said Grenada has a lot to be proud of.
Despite the present extensive impact of COVID-19, which is intensifying the usual developmental challenges that small island developing states face, we are indeed well poised to continue our upward trajectory of growth and advancement for our people. Sisters and brothers all, as you are well aware, the development gains that we are currently enjoying did not come easily. The road has been fraught with trials and tribulations. But time and time again, we have overcome, rising triumphantly over impediments and continuing our march forward.
Dr. Mitchell cited the resilience of Grenadians as one of the pillars that underpin the country's growth and development, and he highlighted the patriotism of Grenadians at home and abroad. Looking to the future, the Prime Minister advocated for continued partnership and collaboration, particularly as it relates to the immediate threat of the COVID-19 pandemic. Dr. Mitchell highlighted vaccine hesitancy as an area of concern.
We will therefore continue to advocate for vaccination. But ultimately, fellow Grenadians, there is only so much the government can do or say. What we need more than ever is a solid partnership. Government and people working side by side as we seek to overcome this adversity, safeguarding lives and livelihoods, and creating a legacy for future generations.
The Prime Minister's address was part of the military parade, which, as always, featured a display of skill and precision by officers of the Royal Grenada Police Force. As is customary, Governor General Her Excellency Dame Cecile Lagrenade inspected the parade. The Independence weekend was bustling with activities, which started with the Calypso competition on Friday night. Sean Serpent Niles retained his title as Independence Calypso Monarch for the third consecutive year with his selection, The Spread. Sheldon Douglas finished in second position with his rendition of Soldiers for Grenada, and Samantha Dixon finished third with her selection entitled We Can't Give Up. Grenada's culture was brought to the fore at the extravaganza, which saw spectacular performances from artists, dancers, and other renditions. The extravaganza was followed by the National Ecumenical Service in celebration of Grenada's 48th anniversary of independence at the Blessed Sacrament Church at Grand Anse St. George's.
This year's independence was celebrated under the theme Overcoming Our Adversity, Safeguarding Livelihoods, Protecting Our Future. Government Senator in the Upper House, Honorable Kathisha Williams, says there is no imbalance of power in the amendment to the agreement between government and St. George's University. She was addressing concerns by members on the opposite side in the Senate over the resolution presented by Leader of Government Business, Senator Simon Steele, on Tuesday, following recent changes in SU's equity holdings. Amendments of the 2014 order, which changes several aspects of the SU Government of Grenada Charter, will see Grenada gaining up to US $30 million, US $20 million for the change of control grant on the consummation of the current change, and an additional US $10 million as an advance against the future grant payable on the first future change of control. Senator Williams explained that neither government nor SU are more influential than the other under this agreement.
In relation to the charter and the agreement between the parties and the stipulations of the St. George's University Act, that there is no imbalance of power, that the government and university have an equal role of power and authority in this agreement. And I point specifically to Section 5 of the Act, which outlines the procedure for amendment of the Act.
Senator Simon Steele and Norland Cox commended the university on its contributions to the development of the local economy through support in health, education, and scholarships. 25% of the country's GDP is associated with the work of the university.
Every improvement, every investment, every development in the operations of St. George's University has had both direct and indirect benefit to the country. But conversely, every negative impact to their operations has a corresponding negative effect on Grenada. And this is something that was clearly demonstrated during this pandemic. So whether it's the departure of thousands of students and faculty at the start of the pandemic and the migration of classes from physical in-person classes to online distance learning programs.
Where we are now, and other members would have said that this is an excellent agreement that we have before us. As with everything else, there are always going to be areas where there might be work for improvement, and so be it. And hence the reason why we are having these amendments after how much years from when it started, and we'll continue to improve it as we go forward. But I think this is an excellent time for our country, an excellent time for the relationship that we have with both the university and the people of this country. And I think we should recognize that and celebrate that and be grateful.
Under the new 2022 order, SU is not allowed to establish any competing medical schools in the region or use the brand without government's approval. Stay with us. The news will continue after the break. A project that began in December 2021 at Defu in St. George Southeast to address rapid soil erosion is now complete. The embankment alongside a stream was completely eroded, posing a serious threat to personal property. The project falls under Government Special Projects and was contracted to Pei and Sons Heavy Equipment Company. Parliamentary representative for the area, Honorable Gregory Bowen, visited the project site to personally thank the contractor for the quality of work done.
First, let me take the opportunity to compliment the contractor on the quality of his work. If you look at the embankment, you see that it is correctly angled for the channel. The boulders are there at the correct angle, and the depth all perfect. And you will see how far back we have come, maybe 15 feet. The edge of the grass there, the edge of the grass there was where the river bank was, or the ravine bank was. And now you see that the house is protected, and we have re-established the roadway that was there before. This area has one access, so everything happens there. Now you can move an exit here to the other side of the road that you have established. So the next part of the program will be to concrete the continuation of this drain so they can get into the ravine, compact the roadway, the new roadway that has been established, so that we can concrete it after a certain period.
Martin Francis of Pei and Sons Construction Company says the project took a little longer than anticipated, as the first estimates made for boulders were insufficient to complete the job. He also spoke to the work that went into re-establishing the roadway.
We had to go and get some more boulders to carry back on the site. So right now we have it here, we finish it, everything is complete. So we are smiling. All the neighbors, they're happy about it. They're very comfortable of what had happened here. That part was a bit challenging because we had to get lots of stuff to fill back that area that was damaged by erosion. So we had a little challenge with that to re-establish that part of the road.
The second part of the project will see the completion of an existing box drain and further compaction of the roadway. Minister for Agriculture Honorable Peter David has begun consultations with contractors to push forward with plans to address road access, a major concern for farmers. David, together with his technical team and prospective contractors, visited the farming areas of Barrick and Mount Ruel in St. Patrick to assess the work that needs to be done at those locations.
We came here with engineers, we came here with some of the, the operators, machine operators. Mr. Gilbert came with us. He's a road engineer, as you're well aware, to give us some advice. We also, the manager of the estate, Mr. Ivan Bola, was with us. So we brought a team out here today who can assist us in making an assessment. And they are going to make an assessment of the cost. We are going to try to see where we can find monies within the budget, because we do have some monies within the budget. But we brought an entire team, the Chief Agricultural Officer, the Chief Extension Officer, an entire team to come together to see how we can transform what is a beautiful estate, and an estate that has the capacity to assist us in reducing our food import bill.
The improvement of road access to those areas will allow for ease of movement to and from the farms. Like the area of Barrick, Mount Ruel Estate, with its less than accommodating, Minister David committed to ensuring that some level of comfort is brought to the people who work there.
I'm delighted to see the energy of the workers, the excitement of the workers, and the willingness to work. The problem is that we need to invest more. So, for example, some of the buildings here need to be restored, and we are going to work to restore the buildings. The road is terribly affected by some slides. There's one area that cuts the road off. It means that workers have to be walking down with nutmeg on their head, with cocoa, with banana. So we have to correct that. And we've given a commitment to the workers that we are going to repair that, because at the end of the day, we need to increase production. COVID-19 has taught us the importance of agriculture. And visiting Mount Ruel Estate again has brought to me the capacity that we have. So with that capacity, we need to invest. We must not cease spending money on agriculture as expenditure. It's actually an investment on the future, an investment in our food security.
That story has ended the national report for Tuesday, February 8th, 2022. Recapping the top story. Prime Minister Mitchell commends Grenada's progress as an independent nation at the country's 48th anniversary of independence. On behalf of the entire news and production team here at the Government Information Service, I am Kristen Mitchell saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Alrighty, and so that's just about it for us for tonight, and you can join us tomorrow, God's willing, again right here on Mikey Live. I want to say thank you all for tuning in. Those of you who are on YouTube, yeah, I see that we have a large YouTube base these days, boy. So it's Clovey, Tallman, Mom, who else is there? We have Velma and the whole crew, everybody who's on the big screen. You understand? Blessings to you. We have quite a bit of children who's usually watching the program, you see, and I know that because, you know, I've been out more now than before, and them children, and then hey, look at Mr. Mikey Live, you know. So I want to say big up to the children, the students. Well, you should be in your bed, by the way, so I don't know if you're watching in the day, the rerun, or whatever it is, but you guys are always tuned in, so hello to you. We're saying hello to as well, praise and worship, and Dilla, how do you pronounce that? Diala? How do you pronounce that? Mishi, Kirin, and Suzette Hazel. Shirin. Oh, Shirin, I don't know, you know. Shirin, I don't know. If you're fretting, you know, I don't know why them people do that, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, we're not making it that issue, you know. Don't worry with that, you know what I mean? Vicky, Celine, who else? And then the usual suspects. We want to say hello to you guys, and may God richly bless you. All right, Ansha, Glenda, Zaka, Timron. I see Liz is there. I see Lisa already, right? Erlin is with us. Leslyn, Kimon, Dolores, Charlene, Marion, who else? And everybody else. We're saying hello to you, right? Ronnie, all right, and everybody else. So take care of all yourself and thing. Yeah, Angel and the crew. Yeah, sure, no bother with that, man. A small thing. Shirin, remember we had an agreement. We would respond in a time and manner that we see fit. Anyway, take care. Have a good one. May God bless you and your family again. Until we have some big things coming for you guys, so time will tell. All right, just take all the time. All right, just stay with us. All right, God bless you. Take care.